Is that your water? That's not your water, is it?
Of course, I don't drink nothing else.
Oh.
Oh my!
Oh, I thought it was a different name. I thought you had a different name. Okay.
Be quiet, please. All right, we are a go.
Mark,
He
obviously.
actually could, but he could, by the way. I wouldn't be offended.
No, no, please don't.
Don't encourage that.
No.
Oh.
You have no idea.
Go again.
Go again.
Sorry.
Okay. Mark, obviously an actor of your stature gets offered a lot of different roles and parts. What was it about Mile 22 that kind of excited you?
Well, it was the thing that Pete and I had been developing for quite some time, and like I said earlier, initially the Jimmy Silva part was kind of like a secondary villain that just turned into the kind of main focus of the film. We love this character, and we love the idea of doing something after working on the first three true stories that were also based on real tragedies, to be able to just do something fun and crazy and go out there and get wild. So, that was the thing, and, we were looking to just do something different.
Obviously, one of the cool aspects of your job is you get to step into the skin of people that you would never be able to kind of inhabit in everyday life. What did you learn about the Black Op operations and who these men and women are?
Wow, that you know what? We're grateful that they're out there. They're providing us the freedoms that sometimes we have a tendency to take for granted, and not the kind of prototypical kind of badasses. These are people that are very unassuming, but very, very dangerous, and they're out there all over the world.
And usually, sadly, we all kind of think of, oh, this is, a male-dominated profession, but you showcase two women who are really adept at what they do. How much did you learn about the role of women in these jobs?
Well, there are a lot of amazing women that are performing these duties at the highest level possible. Also, our writer, Lee Carpenter, is a female. I mean, and she has a lot of experience within this world. Smart, tough, badass. I mean, we've got some brave women out there that are providing our freedom, and it's amazing.
Hollywood Magic is the movie takes place in Southeast Asia, but that's not where you shot.
No problem.
Can you
That's
talk?
okay.
Oh.
It's just his question. We're going to cut it out.
Can you talk a little bit about the various locations that Hollywood uses? Here, you actually shot in Colombia, which doesn't get a lot of.
It was one of those things where it's kind of really nondescript. We don't say specifically where we are, but shooting in a country like Colombia, which you haven't seen before. I love movies where you're seeing places and people and culture and things that you haven't seen before. So to be able to kind of go there and shoot this world that is beautiful and exotic, but bustling with all types of different intensity and energy, it was really cool. I encourage people to go down there and shoot.
So, a good boy from Boston, culturally, what did you pick up in Colombia?
Ooh, a lot of bad words in Spanish. But again, when you're shooting there, unfortunately, I was there for 3 weeks and we shot 6 days a week. So aside from then going to church and doing things like that, I didn't get to see as much as I wanted to. It's now another place on my list to go back and visit that's not work related.
You have had, I think, 4 collaborations with Peter Berg. What does he give you artistically on set that enables this kind of relationship to keep developing?
Well, there's the freedom, trust, but also he's not afraid to push and get more. Like I said before, he was an actor before, so he really understands the process and makes it as comfortable and a creative environment as possible for us to kind of do our thing and bring new things that may not have been on the page to the table. And I love him. He's great. I can push him too. He moves fast. He knows what he wants, knows how to get it, and we have a lot of fun in the interim.
I love the idiosyncrasy of your character with his little wristband that he keeps snapping. Are there things in your life that you kind of have found that have formulated over the years that are your habits?
You probably have to ask my wife or people that are close to me that, but there's a lot going on inside, yes, that it's becoming more and more compulsive.
And a last question for you, we're kind of doing a wrap up. What is the best career advice someone ever has given you along your way?
You know what? Once you start working hard, start working harder. And I love Cagney's philosophy, get the part, become the part, and then with no great effort, play the part. Because you're supposed to be prepared by the time you walk on the set. But also, for me, also leaving no stone unturned. But if you want to work hard, you need to go back and work harder.
Mark, as always, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir.
I realized I first chatted with you on Renaissance Man.
Wow. Long ago.